I love this community and I love Southeast Alaska. I was fascinated by these pioneers that were all sort of housed in one little building in our community.
It's a great place to work.
One of the things that I learned early on about working with elderly people is that they have so much to offer, and many of them have the time to do so.
It's rewarding. They enjoy things. They're not cynical about stuff and about what you're doing. They understand that it's important, but that it's, you know, it's fun. They're trying to enjoy themselves while they can.
Living in the Pioneers home is at ease. Staff are so accommodating and kind.
One actually I'll ask me, can I have a hug? And she's like, sure, I can give you a hug. You know, it's just like, they're lovable people.
If they're so sad, sometimes I cry with them. That's the way I feel about them.
You can never tell that, okay, that's it, you know. Every day you learn different ways of dealing with changes of life.
Catch can, this is where I live. It's just water and mom. Hey, you go fishing, you go everything. You could do whatever you want in here.
I try not to use anything instant, you know, everything is homemade, you know.
The food is good, really excellent.
Our goal here is to make it as home-like for them as is possible. You know, it's 3 meals a day. We take extra care to make sure that those meals are as good as any home cooking would be.
If I didn't have to work for a living, I believe that I would still come here every day. I love the residents and I'm so grateful for what they've given me. And, you know, especially like at a time of illness, you know, when I myself was sick, it was so great to come here because I was ill at a time when I was quite young. And so people who are young and have cancer are sort of in an odd group. And so I would come here and come to work, and the residents were so lovely about it. I mean, it was, you know, when you're around a bunch of young people who don't know what it's like to be sick, you're a bit of a freak. And when I would come here, the residents would be like, oh, honey, I've had cancer 4 times. You're going to be fine. And it's true. And it was a great place for me to come and get perspective every day.
Mom found out that we could be volunteers and we just started coming here. It's cozy and homey, and I like running errands for Bet. She has me ding around the Pioneer home, move tables, move chairs, muscle stuff around.
They take good care of you. I appreciate that part of it. And like I say, I'm getting 92. I'm no spring chicken.
103. Going on 104.
Want a piece of watermelon, Miss Margaret?
Compassion is the #1 thing we look for when we're hiring somebody new into our home. I think it's a privilege to work with our residents, and it's a very hard job and it can be a challenging job, but I think that, you know, you gain things and you grow every day in the things that you learn from working with each other and working with the residents, and I don't think you can do this job without being compassionate.
One more time.